Hello and welcome to Azure Wala YouTube channel. We are in part 2 of Azure DevOps Engineer series. Question 2. You need to consider the underlined segment to establish whether it is accurate. Means we need to check this statement. The burn up widget measures the elapsed time from creation of work items to their completion. Select no adjustment required if the underlined segment is accurate. For sure, this statement is not accurate, so no adjustment is not one of the option. If the underlined segment is inaccurate, as it is, select the accurate option. So we have three choices now, and we need to select the accurate one. Option D, burn down. Burn down chart displays the remaining work. Burn down chart doesn't measure the elapsed time, it does count the remaining work items only. So this is not the correct option. Option C, test results trend. Test results trend widget helps us to monitor test trends over a period of time, a defect pattern, test failures, test pass percentage, etc. This is not the right option to measure the work items creation to completion elapsed time. Therefore, this is not the correct answer. Now we are left with the option B, which is the lead time. Lead time is the time when a work item is created and work item is completed. That elapsed time is called lead time. Therefore, the option B is the correct answer. Question number 3. You need to recommend project matrices for dashboards in Azure DevOps. Which chart widgets should you recommend for each matrix? We are given the burn down chart, cycle time chart, lead time chart, and velocity chart. So for first objective is the elapsed time from the creation of work items to their completion. As we know from the previous question that elapsed time from creation of work items to the completion of the work item is called lead time. If we give the numbering to these options, burn down we will give the number 1, cycle time number 2, lead time number 3, and velocity is number 4. Elapsed time from the creation work item to their completion, number 3 is the correct answer. The elapsed time to complete work item once they are active. As we know from previous videos as well, that from activation of the work item to completion of the work item, the elapsed time is called cycle time. So number 2 is the correct option here. The remaining work, as we know, the remaining work is being displayed in burn down chart. Number 1 or burn down is the correct answer for the third statement. The velocity widget shows the planned work and the tracked work for a sprint. So this is not applicable in any of these statements. Question 4. You have a project in Azure DevOps. You need to configure a dashboard. The solution must include the following matrices. First matrix is bottlenecks in the software development process. So the widget should show us the bottleneck in the software development process. Second matrix is a burn down chart for the work in single iteration, means in one sprint. Third matrix is how long it takes to close a work item after the item was started, means after the item got activated. Which type of widget should you use for each matrix? The first statement talks about bottleneck. So we have choices. Burn down chart. Burn down chart talks about the remaining work. Cycle time is the duration between activation of the work item to completion of the work item. Lead time is when item is created and activated and then completed. That duration is called lead time. Sprint burn down is the burn down chart for a single sprint. Velocity is the comparison between planned and tracked work items. Planned versus tracked. So for bottlenecks, the cumulative flow diagram is used for the bottleneck. So if we are giving the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 choices. The second choice will be applicable for the bottleneck, where we can see when the work item was created, when it was activated, when it got resolved, and when the work item was closed. If the item is not getting closed on time, or if it is not activated on time, we can find out that bottleneck from this chart. Second statement is how long it takes to close a work item after the item was started, means item was activated. As we know, after the activation of work item to completion is called cycle time. Therefore option 3 or cycle time is the correct answer. Third statement, a burn down chart for the work in single iteration. A single iteration is called sprint, and a burn down chart for sprint is called sprint burn down chart, which can be used. So option 5 is the correct answer. I hope this video was informative for you. Please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, press the bell notification icon. Thank you for watching this video. See you in next video.